just looking for variants right now, 54, 55, 54. There doesn't appear to be...
It's going off like crazy in here.
Hello, Super Horror family and guest. I am here to tell you guys that this video it's probably the craziest, this is the craziest stuff I've ever caught on film personally. We brought the thermal camera and the infrared thermometer and the K2 meter to Concrete City just to have a good time, right? The idea was, well, you know, we're going out, we have this equipment, we might as well just bring it with us. And then I don't know how to, it does appear that there was something sentient communicating with us. Now, the thing is, because we've never done this before, and never, like, because there were so many, this is all brand new, what you're looking at is someone doing something for the first time. It was like a bunch of little leaguers playing soccer, you know, everyone just chasing the ball around the field, that sort of thing. We are going to, I'm going to make a Faraday cage that I'll put in the backpack so we can limit the potential for electronic interference. I also have a Faraday hat that I will be bringing with me. Might even make another one. It's going to be a separate video. I'm going to show you guys how to make a Faraday cage because we do want to limit the possibility for outside influence for these things. So I want you guys know the audio's there's a lot of things that are messy, and what you're looking at is this was the first time that we had done this and had anything like this happen. So we've watched and rewatched the footage and made a lot of, I think, smart decisions for the future, like the Faraday cage, like having only one of us hold both cameras at the same time, so that way it's clear who's speaking at all times, all these little things. But anyway, without further ado, here is our trip to Concrete City. So we're here at Concrete City, and there is a surprising amount of footprints going in both directions. And I say surprising because it snowed Saturday into Sunday, right? So this is a day old. But there was significantly less snow here, so I guess that would explain it. People around here probably had an easier time getting into their cars and driving, etc. One of the nice things about it being so cold out is these little large puddles, they are often filled with mosquitoes in the warmer months, so right now, the mosquitoes are in hell where they belong because of the cold weather.
It's not a very long path up to the buildings. I can already see the roofs through the trees. All right, we're there. I can see the buildings. There it is. Concrete City. Super creepy here. Sadly, they are completely covered in graffiti, and that makes me sad because I like things to remain, you know, how they, as close to how they were originally, but that's what happens. There's some more of the buildings. I'm gonna walk out here to where the courtyard was. I'm going to tell you guys some history about Concrete City. So it was built in 1911, and it was considered modern housing. They built it for the employees of the local mining company. It was built by the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railroad. It consists of 22 buildings, and they're divided into duplexes. They were actually able to build these in a day by just pouring concrete, which is really cool. So they built these things quick. We're gonna go inside one and explore. But first, there are 2 floors, 2 bedrooms, a basement, and they used to have outhouses in the backyards. Now, I don't think there's any evidence of the outhouses, but that is what they had. Out here is where the courtyard was. And they had a swimming pool, a baseball field, and tennis courts. So that was nice for everybody. The rent was only $8 a month. Now, the problem though with these things, these buildings, these new buildings, was they were very cold in the winter, very damp. It was saying how people's clothes in the closets would freeze because of how cold it got. And they needed a septic system. It got pretty gross, and the city or the owners refused to build a septic system. So it had to be abandoned. Everybody left in 1924 because of the not so great conditions. So it wasn't really around too long. Now they tried, I wonder if this was the one. This one looks pretty burnt. They tried to blow up the houses with dynamite, and they used 100 sticks on one of the houses. It didn't work. So they said forget it. And they abandoned the place. So it's still here. Dynamite did nothing. I mean, it was a good idea. They're very strong. They last a while. They're still standing. So apparently, the military uses this area to train, and that's pretty cool. People come here for paintball. Obviously, people spray paint. And there was one death here that I know of that I found. And it was a little boy that accidentally drowned in the pool. I'm going to put pictures up. There's pictures online of what this place used to look like. And I'm going to put them up so you guys can see. And they show a picture of the wading pool. It's probably out there in the courtyard in the middle there. Is where the swimming pool was. Ooh, this one. I'm not going to stay in this one very long because this one is collapsing over here. I'm going to go look in another one. We'll look a little bit in this one, but they're pretty much all the same. But this one has fallen in. So I'm going to go check out another one. Yeah, this one is not in good shape. Somebody wrote, "I miss my mom." That makes me sad. Yeah, we're not going in this one. That one looks like it might be okay. Let's see if we can go in the basement of this one. So he brought an entire box of truffles.
Doesn't mean we have to eat all of them. I didn't know there was gonna be 2 bags in here. I could have just brought
That's
one.
so many truffles.
It's okay. 4 truffles is a serving.
Oh, good. Gonna go look in this one. This one looks mostly intact. So here's the downstairs. Well, the first floor. The downstairs is the basement. Looks like we can't get to the basement in this one. We'll go to another one and see if we can. I wonder which room was the kitchen. This looks like it was a closet. It's a pretty good amount of room too they had. I'm gonna go upstairs. It is creepy here. Here's the upstairs. These must have been the bedrooms up here. Another closet. Another bedroom. And look at this one.
Oh no.
Looks like the basement is not collapsed in. Let's go in the basement. Wow. That is creepy. A ridiculous amount of spray paint. Here's a flashlight. Good, come down here with that flashlight and shine it into this hole. The death door.
Hang on real quick. These steps are, there's a slope, there's a grade.
Yeah, it's because of all the dirt.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, that's that.
You heard that too, right?
No, what did you hear?
It sounded like there might have been someone else here. Not in the room with us,
Oh,
but
well, people do come in.
I know. I'd like
I
to
was just talking
identify.
about death doors.
Oh.
It's creepy. I didn't hear anything.
If there was a sound of someone. Maybe
There could be someone else here.
maybe from stepping on one of these. There's a lot of reverberation.
So just for fun, I brought the EMF meter. Now, this isn't really super known as being haunted, this place, but ghost hunters have come here. I don't know if they're looking for that little boy who drowned or what, but just to see, I brought this. Yeah, nothing going on. I don't know where Michael went. He said he heard people. I don't see anybody. So, people do come here, obviously, but I don't see anyone right now. Oh, there's an old car here. That's interesting. I don't see any signs of anybody else being here. I wonder which one they tried to burn, or which one they tried to explode. That one also has burn marks. So I found some interesting graffiti, but it's actually in chalk. Look what this person wrote.
Got the thermal scanner working.
The thermal scanner's working.
I'm just gonna leave it working. We'll let you record there. I'll record the thermal scanner. If something
Happens.
happens, we'll have it. Yeah.
I have the EMF.
And once already established, I have the chocolate. Don't anybody worry.
Oh, hang on a second. Oh, maybe it was the phone. If the phone gets too close, this thing will go off.
Yeah.
It was just going off.
Your phone?
It's going
or
off
my
again.
phone, or either phone.
Either phone.
All right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
look, let me show.
Yeah.
So if a phone, it's gonna go off like crazy. But my phone was not that close to it, and it was going off over here. Now it stopped. Oh, it's going off again. What?
I'm actually further from you than I was a second ago.
I'm a little creeped out right now.
Let's go turn this around.
There really shouldn't be anything to be making it go off.
Why don't you come back and I'll see, because right now you are the greatest variance in that area.
Yeah, see if it's colder over there. It's still going off.
Well, I'm just looking for variance right now, 54, 55, 54. It doesn't appear to be.
It's going off like crazy in
over
here.
there.
Okay, it stopped.
All right, go back over there. There is no major variance in temperature.
It's going off again. It's hitting pretty high. We should see if we can get a EVP here. Maybe something's here.
Go for it.
Okay, be really quiet. I'm gonna try. Is there anybody here that wants to talk to us? Are you making the meter go off? If there's anyone here, please say something. That is crazy. It's still going off. So it's not colder over here?
I'm getting closer to you right now. Well, the thing is, this is actually not meant to find things that are frozen. It's more for finding animals, but I'm looking for variance. There's a warm spot right over there, and that's probably just the sun in that little window over there. So that spot's a little warmer.
Normally it gets colder if there's something.
The camera.
Is it picking this thing up somehow? No, look, it doesn't. I'm right.
Hang on. Like if you get too close, the infrared, the heat sensing camera is.
It is I don't know what is going on. In the other building, it did nothing.
I think
It's going off so much that.
Hang on a sec, real quick. I need to break this because this is already 4 minutes recording.
So I'm gonna put this on the windowsill over there to make sure that the equipment isn't, because the amount that this thing is going off is crazy. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna back up. Oh, it stopped. It's not doing anything now.
So maybe see equipment.
Can you do me a favor and hold my phone
Sure.
and see if, let me walk around.
I'm dual wielding phones. I got the thermal one and
Let me see if it does anything.
yeah.
This is what is going on. It's not going off now. So maybe it was picking up the equipment. It's not doing anything.
Okay. You know what though? I mean, it could be the equipment, or sometimes anomalies come and go. So how about?
Give me the phone again.
I was gonna say, how about instead? What if I was to go out this door and you were to leave and come back and pretty much move the same way through here? That way, if something got stirred up from like a combination of movements or whatever.
Without the phone.
Without the phone, I'll hold both of these. Just like I'm doing.
It's going off again.
Huh.
I heard something outside.
And that whatever you heard outside, I was hearing earlier.
It could be an animal, but.
How close would an animal have to be to set off the sensor? And also, while you were doing that,
The animal's not gonna set this off.
I was walking around with the thermal scanner. Like, that's why I snapped, because we can sync up the video instead of having it play in portrait mode.
It just went up to.
Yeah, we can actually have it in widescreen and have it show both the thermal and the.
All right, let's stop the video for now, and then to make sure we get this okay, because the app can.
Hold it right there so that way I can snap. Or let me get my hand in the shot of the thermal scanner. 1, 2, 3. We should be able to sync up. I'm holding both phones right now. You know what? I'll pull over here real quick.
The EMF is going off again out here. All right, you might still be too close.
Think so? I'm back.
Wait, what is that?
I hear it, but I don't know what it is. It's not the phones. All right, taking off my freaking hat.
I hear like an alarm or something. What the hell was that? You hear that, right?
I do. And I'm pretty sure the mic's going to pick it up too. Is there a high pitch like...
I don't like that.
It's happening outside the building.
I'm
Let's go this way.
a little nervous.
We have the Taco Bell sauce.
Alright, the EMF is not going off. The temperature is dropping pretty hard over here though. It went down to 29.
It might be due to where it is in relation to the to outside.
Sure. Now it's back at 30. EMF is not going off, which might mean it was the phone. I'll grab the phone again and see if
Well, the problem is we know the phone will get it to react.
But it wasn't doing it before. I had the phone out in the other building and it wasn't going off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, it went off a little bit. It went to, it's blinking.
We came in through this other side. We should step outside and maybe try to identify where that odd sound is coming from. I apologize for the strange camera work. It's tough to hold two cameras, and the thermal camera needs to be positioned behind the other camera because It's got a much smaller field of view. Sounds like it's coming from this way. I think it's coming from this way. Sorry? I think we should make a rig to hold two phones like this.
We did the,
Still don't know what that beeping sound is.
Well, that thing is hot.
What? The thermal? Or the, I keep calling it the thermal.
Yeah, the K2.
The K2.
Hang on.
The
Now,
EMF meter.
This just measures the variance. Like, if you look at that, the numbers are not accurate. But it's showing you this, the blue is much
Yeah.
colder than the red.
Well, yeah, it's
But
an electronic.
With
but-
the infrared, that's 32 on the shelf. This is 38, 39,
Oh, it blinked.
40.
But you are getting closer to it.
Yeah.
It's the problem with the phones is it'll make it go off.
I might be upsetting them.
It's still weird because in the other house, the screen just blinked. That was kind of weird.
All right, so
Hope I got that on video.
So we're looking at 40. Whoa, actually that one spot's 45. All right, so 46 against 30 something. That may be where the battery is.
Now it's going back off. The other house, it didn't go off at all, and I was doing the same exact thing.
You have that recorded?
Yes.
All right.
I didn't have it out as much because it wasn't
Yeah.
really doing anything.
Yeah.
Now it's stopped. I'm going in the basement.
All right, I'm following behind you, so it might react just because.
Yeah, now it's going off like crazy.
Yeah, it's all right. Just give it
This basement does not have
a death hole.
a death hole.
Oh man, that was my favorite part of the other basement.
The K2 meter is not doing anything. Much like the other house, where it did nothing.
So maybe we should go upstairs. I'm just saying, if we come down here and there's nothing. Yeah, this ceiling's so low. I'm just. It's losing its mind. I'm doing this weird 50-50 thing with the camera.
It's still going off like crazy.
We need to check to see if the thermal scanner scanning this is somehow doing it.
That definitely could be.
All right.
Here
That's the thermal scanner right there at point blank.
And it's not going off.
It's not going off. It's at point blank.
What is going on?
It is active right now. I've got it on the 50-50 because I don't want to turn it off because I had trouble turning it back on.
I didn't expect the K2 meter to go off at all. I am so surprised. This is so weird.
I'm telling you, let's go upstairs. Did you check to see if we have the part? Look, see, it's freaking doing it again. No, it's not. Oh, come on. I mean, it was, but...
Okay, I'm going to stop
Let me
recording.
turn this... The back of the thing, maybe? Nope.
What on
That's
earth?
not it either.
Even when I get super close. Okay, now it's going to go crazy.
But this is where it was before.
But I
This
have
is
to
where
be on top of it to do that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to stop the
So
video.
what we should do is, let me move around this space a little bit, okay? You can see, I'm gonna hold these kind of apart.
Yeah,
I wish I could flip this
'Cause
thing around, but I
it
can't.
will make it go off.
Will it 50-50 that way? Can I have it go over under? Oh, that would be awesome if I could. Hey! This is much better. That is a much
It's going off
better-
like crazy again.
Oh, all right, cool. So listen, next time it goes off, I'm gonna shut up. You can try to ask questions.
It's not doing anything.
Next is gonna be casual.
If there's somebody here, walk towards that little gray thing that we're holding out.
Or wave an appendage.
Oh, it's going off. So maybe someone's here. Hi, whoever you are. We are not here to bother you. We're just checking out the area.
What if it's upstairs?
We're gonna go upstairs.
Yeah, we're gonna go upstairs. You're upstairs. That's cool. If you decide you really don't want us here, do you not want us here?
Actually, all right, hang on. If you're by the little gray box, move away, real quick. It's still going off. If you want us to leave, if you want us to go away, go towards the gray box. It's going off a little, but
I think it wants us to go. Just saying.
it's slowing down though. I can't tell.
Well, I mean, if we said it, we were pretty plain in our speech. We don't want any trouble. We will leave if you want us to leave. It has no reason to be aggressive.
All right, well, we can go to another house.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to another place. All right, cool. Yeah.
We're gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, thank you very much for no trouble. I appreciate the no trouble. Did we go into that other?
So Michael has an idea to leave a chocolate behind as like a,
Well, like the last unicorn, it probably remembers chocolate, and if not, it's a wonderful gift. I'm not even gonna go back inside though, because I don't want it to think I'm a liar. I'm gonna leave it right on the windowsill.
do you think it's the little boy?
I don't know what it is. I don't know, but
The meter is not doing anything out here.
this is a gift. You can remember that.
This is just chocolate for you.
There you go.
Now we're gonna leave this house alone. If you wanna visit us still, we are going to a different house.
That's true. We
Yeah.
are going to some other place. If you want to tag along, that's cool. But you can't go kicking us out of
Oh.
everywhere we are. That beeping is coming from this way.
So, dumb me, when I said this meter wasn't going off, it's because it wasn't on. So, sorry. It's on now, but it's still not. I don't know how. I just leave the meter off.
Best way to not get anything.
All right, it's hard to tell. Here's the thing, it's hard to tell because it's bright out here. All right, it's definitely on now. It is still not going off though. All right, listen, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm just coming to look at the chocolate. Yep, no, nothing. We got nothing. Yeah, I made sure when it turns on, it blinks.
You sure it's not what happens when it turns up? Yep. Okay, it's on. We're
It's
good.
on. All right, we are going to go to a different house to not bother. If there's somebody here, to not bother them.
Yeah, that's.
So I'm going to turn the camera off, and then we're going to find a different house. There's 22 of them, so we're going to... Yeah, this is a possible haunted one, though. I don't know what's going on in there.
It's a really easy one to remember too because the car's right here.
The car, yeah.
So
That is very...
that's a good marker next time we come back.
That
we
was
can check
really
out here
cool.
again.
I'm really sad that we couldn't go upstairs, but I don't want to upset...
No,
I don't want to upset whoever, if someone's here.
We left them a little bit of chocolate, right? Next time we come back, in a couple of months, right? If something's there and it remembers us, it'll be like, oh, those are those really cool people. They didn't want any trouble. I got some chocolate to smell or whatever. I don't know how ghosts do things, right? So maybe at that point it's like, yeah, go on, come upstairs. Just hang
Yeah,
out.
that was really cool. So I'm recording again, just to see if the EMF thing goes off.
Okay.
The EMF meter goes off out here. It's not. We're away from the house that went off. Oh, it's going off a little bit. Very little, though. There's still that weird high-pitched sound.
Thermal scanning the windows. I don't see any warm spots.
Well, it would be cold spots. It's supposed to be...
Yeah, no, if there was a warm spot. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, negative energy is very difficult to find.
A lot of times... Okay, the EMF is going off, but maybe... I just don't know why it's... It's still going off.
Looking for any anomaly.
Ooh, okay. We're walking on ice. I gotta stop the camera. Do we want to go in this one just to see?
I'm not finding any anomalies on the outside. Yeah, we can go in.
to another house, a couple houses down from. Oh no, my battery is low.
How low?
20%. The battery is dying on this camera really quick
Hmm.
on my phone.
These things do that. I have the chargers in the car though.
All right,
We spent a lot of time there.
we did because stuff was happening.
Yeah. I mean, not for nothing. We were lucky to.
Hey, he's going off again. Make sure he's way away from the camera. He's going off. Maybe there's something in the, under these houses that's doing that. You know what? It feels extra cold in here. I'm just gonna say that right now.
It actually does.
What is that thermometer saying? It feels very cold. Like it's cold out because it's winter. But when I walked in here, it was like very noticeably colder. Like a lot colder.
It's like damp in here. That's what it is. It's gotta be because the temperature readings are roughly the same.
Okay, that would make it feel. That would make it feel colder. I try to be as scientific as possible because I don't want to go and just act like everything is something.
Woo!
That's not what I like to do. The meter is going off.
This corner over
It's
here.
going off. Maybe whatever that was is back.
The temperature's dropping a little bit over here now. Which is interesting.
And the meter is going off again. It's very cold in here.
The camera, we have to, when we see the video, we'll have to check to see what it's marking you as. It might be marking you as warmer in here, which would mean that the variance is greater. You know what I mean? Because I doubt that your temperature has gone up any in like any
It's
real.
going off like crazy again. Is someone here?
You want me to hold the other camera?
Call mine?
Yeah.
No, I'm just, it's okay, let me just, if someone's here, walk by the little gray box. It's going off. Hello, are you the same person or the same one that was in that other house? Did you follow us? Walk by the gray box, if you are. It went up to yellow and then it stopped. Are you someone else? Ooh, it went off. Who are you? You can
Ask if we can go upstairs.
we go upstairs? If we can, walk by the little gray box. It went off. We can go upstairs.
Let's go upstairs
All right,
and just
we're gonna
see
go upstairs.
what's up. Do you like chocolate? Because if you do.
Do you like chocolate? If yes, go by the gray box.
Do you remember chocolate?
It's going off. Listen, something. I feel weird in here. Did not feel weird in that other one.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
It's very. It's.
cold.
What's weird is it's drafty, but there was a opening right there in the other house where the air would come through. This place is better sealed than the other one. You'll be able to see it in the video.
Doesn't make any
It's
sense.
very easy.
I'm going upstairs. The meter is not going off right now. Or it's going off really hard. Alright, listen, we are not here to bother anyone. Alright, my battery is.
Speak for yourself. I'm gonna hit him with the hello. Your computer has virus.
It's going off up here. Oh, that light scared me.
It's just a flashlight.
Stop. My arm is starting to get tired. Okay. Alright. Are you up here with us? If you are, please walk by the little gray box. It went off. It's actually responding to what I'm asking.
Ask it if any of the equipment that we have is bothering it, like if it's annoying to it.
Are we annoying you? Is this equipment, the things that we have, is it bothering you? Oh, it went off.
Is it the flashlight?
Is it the flashlight?
Is it this thing?
It went off a little bit. Is it the little...
Is it one of the phones?
They might not want...
One of the sensors?
Is it one of the square things we're holding? one of the little square boxes.
All right, so I'm gonna put away the flashlight. I don't need this. It's pretty.
Is
It's pretty bright in
it
here.
this gray thing that I asked you to walk in front of? It went off a little. Looks like the flashlight. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, I don't really need the flashlight right now, but we do have a lot of equipment in here, and that's probably
Oh my gosh. You stop recording again.
okay.
Alright, it's recording. My phone keeps stopping the recording. I hope I got that. We were asking questions in this other room and this was going off. My phone battery is very low, probably from the cold. Ooh, it's going off again. So I'm gonna ask the questions again in case that we didn't get that on
Well, if
film.
it didn't work before, we can just let them know. It looked like the flashlight. We asked about the equipment in here and if it was offensive.
This thing is going off pretty.
Yeah, and it looked like the flashlight might have been offensive. I want to know now about the thermometer, right? So this is an infrared thermometer right here. Okay. Does this thing bother you? Is it like annoying? If it is, like, trigger that little gray box.
If it is, walk by the little gray box.
Yeah. Is this thing? I'm gonna use it right now, right? So this thing tells me the temperature
That
of
little,
things
the
in the
orange
room.
thing.
Yeah.
Is it bothering you?
Is this
It
thing?
flashed.
Is this offensive to you?
It flashed once and then it stopped.
Yeah. I need you to trigger that again. Is this okay?
Yep.
Not
yep.
a problem. Listen, I'll put
It
this
doesn't
one away
like that.
too. It's quite all right. All right. Listen, when we leave, I might need the flashlight just to get out. It's a safety thing. I want to get down the stairs without getting hurt. That's all. But,
So, do you like us being here? If you do, walk by the gray box.
that was pretty.
It went off.
That's freaking crazy.
Well, I'm glad that we like being here. This is very interesting.
This is very interesting.
I didn't expect any of this. So hello and thank you for allowing us to be here. This little gray box goes off when you go near it, so we can kind of talk to you. Ooh, it's going off again. What should we ask it now?
Ask it if it knows where it is. Like does it exist on this floor? Is it upstairs, downstairs? I don't. It's hard when it's just.
Do you live in these houses? I don't know. Do you live in this house? It's going off a little bit. If you can talk, I can hear your voice. If you speak into this square, blue square. Maybe tell us your name. Do you like chocolate? Went off. Are you a little boy? Are you a boy? Are you a girl? It's not going off at all. Are you something else? Are you a human? It's not going off. Went off a little bit. Are you still here with us? Walk in front of the gray box. It went off. I'm gonna ask it again, the boy and girl question.
I mean, what if it's not identifying as either? I mean, not for nothing. Does it have genitals? If you think about it.
That's true. I don't know.
Yeah.
It wouldn't know if it was human or not. It's going off, and I'm not.
I mean, it could know.
It's hard to ask.
Depends on how self-aware it is. It might be like, no, I was human. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to do these things. This is not a.
Do you want to be here? If you want to be here, walk by the gray box. If you don't want to be here, walk by. It doesn't want to be here. I'm sorry, you're stuck here.
I almost think I should just call Papa Joey right now.
Do it.
I'm gonna, yeah.
You want us to stay? We can't stay for a long time, but we can stay a little longer. You want us to stay a little longer?
Papa Joey,
Go by the gray.
you might not
box.
believe this, but right now we're in Concrete City and we brought the K2 meter and the thermal
going
camera, and there might be something here reacting to us.
Something is reacting to the K2
Yeah.
meter, and it's crazy.
So we're like, obviously it's gonna go on YouTube, but you know, we didn't expect anything to happen at all to the car, and my car has very.
This is the view out of one of the windows.
It just makes for a really stunning walk. Well, thank you very much for answering the phone. I appreciate that. I'm just surprised you didn't still see it.
Okay, well, you said that you don't want to be here. Do you feel like you're trapped here? If you feel like you're trapped here, walk by the gray box. Not responding to that.
That's good. Ask it if it's bored.
Are you bored? No response.
Try describing boredom. Boredom is a type of, it's very mild mental, emotional pain.
Do you
People get
feel-
addicted to drugs?
Do you feel emotional pain?
Mild emotional pain.
A mild emotional pain? I'm gonna ask it again if it's Are you a person? Are you a human? Please walk in front of the gray box if you feel like you are a human. Nothing. Are you something else? Some other kind of entity?
This
I got nothing.
thermal camera is not gonna.
Oh, now it's randomly going off.
Maybe it's somebody else.
So you're something else. And I'm gonna ask you one more time. Oops. I'm gonna ask you one more time if you feel like you're if you feel like you feel trapped here. Like you don't like it here, you're stuck. Nothing. Do you like being here? Do you want to stay here? Nothing. It looks like it stopped. Maybe it left. So I'm gonna ask it a little bit more, and then I guess we're gonna leave. Are you still here? Are you here with us still? If you are, please walk in front of the little gray box. If you're here still. Maybe it's gone.
I wasn't recording before, sadly. We called Papa Joey, and he answered, and he had some really smart things to say.
Yeah.
And now I'm beginning to wonder if maybe after hearing Papa Joey say those things, if it was like,
Oh yeah, because
snap,
I was listening to
now
him.
I can't, maybe its plan all along was to go and tag along.
Yeah, you're not allowed to leave with us.
Yeah, you're not, it's unacceptable.
Oh, it's going off.
It is.
So you're here, you're listening to us.
Yeah, I think it probably was listening when we were talking to Papa Joey.
Yeah, you can leave this place.
If you're bored or whatever, you're welcome to go, but you are not welcome to come home with us.
Yeah, you cannot come home with us. You cannot follow us. You can stay here. You can go somewhere else around here.
I'm so glad you're recording right now because every time, oh, there we go. Every time I'm not looking at you is when it goes off and they can hear you say it went off, but like then I turn it around and it stops, but you're recording the whole time anyway, so.
Yeah, so you're here with us. Walk in front of the box. It doesn't want to.
All right, well, listen, we're gonna take off. I'm
It's
gonna
going
leave
off
you.
again.
this piece of chocolate. Hopefully you remember chocolate. Chocolate's wonderful.
Yes, we are not.
Okay. Enjoy that memory from us.
Do you like the chocolate? This is a gift for you. Just to show that, you know, we're not. Do you like the chocolate? It went off a little bit. Step in front of the gray box if you like the chocolate.
I mean, it's better than barging in here and not leaving.
Oh, it went off. Okay, I guess it's happy. All right, we're going to leave now.
Yep.
So, goodbye. Thank you for talking to us. All right, we're leaving Concrete City. Bye-bye, Concrete City. That was crazy. I didn't expect any of that to happen. I just brought the K2 meter to see, you know, why not? What the heck? And it kept going off, and possibly something was talking to us. I don't even know. I've really never done an investigation like that before. I just mess around with the K2 meter, so that was really cool. This place might be very haunted then. I don't know. But thank you everyone for watching, and thank you Patreons so much for everything. And we will see you guys next time.